Everyone. I am Mark, your fat friend, and I am going to be going on a flight this evening over the Las Vegas Strip using the fabulous Microsoft Flight Simulator. Hopefully, we're going to check out the Las Vegas Strip, and then if I'm really feeling up to it, we might even fly over Black's house. So let's give this a go. This is an aircraft that appears to be somewhat like um, a drone. I've never seen this before. I haven't flown this vehicle before, so this should be interesting, uh, to say the least. So let's see what happens. So it seems like in order to ascend and maintain height, you have to constantly keep the throttle up. That's a little frustrating. But we took off at McCarran International. And over there to the right of us, you can see there's the fabulous Las Vegas Strip, and that's where we're going to head first. So, of course, as always, this is a live interactive broadcast. So, if you are watching tonight, I am flying the Las Vegas Strip in Flight Simulator. And this is real time weather and real time. So, the game simulates what the weather is actually like right now in Las Vegas. So, as you can see, clear skies all around. Black's house is right down that way. He lives south of the strip. We're going to bring it down a little bit so as we fly the strip, we can get good and close to the hotels. Over here to the left, we can see the Allegiant Stadium, which is where the Raiders play. If you remember back a couple months ago, James and I actually told the story about going to see SummerSlam there and having to walk across from this stadium. We walked all the way across here, all the way down to the MGM. It was not a fun experience, especially for me, considering how lazy I am. But we could see the Mandalay Bay and the Delano Tower. Luxor Pyramid. By all means, if there's anybody watching and there's a particular casino you want to get a good look at, let me know. Be happy to fly by. Ah, the fabulous Hooters Casino. There's the MGM Grand, which is where I stayed for my trip to SummerSlam. Unfortunately, on that trip, I was not able to really get out and see much like I was hoping to. Uh, we really just had to hit everything hard, check in, rush to the event, rush back, have some dinner, and get a couple hours of sleep before heading back to the airport. Planet Hollywood, it's come in a little bit lower. You can see the fountains at the Bellagio going off. Ah, Bally's. Used to have one of the best buffets. The Flamingo and Jimmy Buffett's Cheeseburger in Paradise. Now, this is interesting to me because it's been a while since I've actually been and stayed in Vegas. Uh, this used to be the Imperial Palace, and I stayed there many, many times. It was one of my favorite hotels to stay at. And I guess it's the Link now. Did not know that. Let's head over here to the Mirage and see if we can see the volcano erupt. I don't think it's going to happen. Let's head over to Treasure Island, see if there's anything going on over there. Nope. The fabulous Win and Encore. Ah, the Trump Tower. So I'm thinking I'll take this on down to the stratosphere. Let's, let's get some altitude here. Ah, the Circus Circus. The Pleasure Dome or Thunderdome or whatever it's called, where they've got the different carnival style rides, a couple roller coasters. I haven't been in there since I was a teenager. Almost to the stratosphere. Get a little bit more altitude so we can take a look at the top of it and see if they actually have the roller coaster at the top. So the only downside to this airplane is that it only has the ability to go up about 2,500 feet, which is, pretty significant, more than our need for here. But let's see. It does not appear to have the roller coaster up here at the top of the stratosphere. Any of the rides for that matter. All right, let's head on back. And on our way back, we'll fly over a little bit off the strip on the backside, and we'll go take a look at the Rio And let's see what this is over here. And then we'll head on down to Black's house, show you his neighborhood. And of course, by all means, if there's anything y'all want to see, any particular hotels, just call it out in the chat and I'll be happy to head on over. Let's see, what is this over here? Hmm. No clue what that is. All right, let's head over to the Rio. So some of the chatter that you're hearing in the background from the game is because the tower control, they want me to go land at the airport because I set this up as a flight flying from McCarran International to McCarran International. And so it's thinking, hey, what are you doing? Why haven't you come back? So it's going to keep annoying us a little bit. Maybe I'll figure out how to turn that off at some point. And you can see on the side of the Rio there the image of Penn and Teller as we get closer. Penn and Teller, fabulous Rio. And over to our left, we can see the palms. I'm sorry, to our right. All right, let's head back over to the strip so we can follow that down to Black's house. James does live off Las Vegas Boulevard, just way south. I think about 5-6 miles south of the strip. Again, just for a quick point of reference, there's Allegiant Stadium. We walked across that bridge right there. Back here behind the pyramid, down this little corridor to finally get all the way over to New York, New York to enjoy a lovely steak. Much further than I would have liked to walk. All right, we are back over Las Vegas Boulevard. Let's take this straight on down to his place. You also might notice right over here an area of the airport where there's just these little planes sitting by themselves. These are the planes that actually fly, and this is the terminal for the planes that go to Area 51. Little known secret. If you ever are there and you see the all white planes, no signifying numbers or anything, yeah, those are heading to Area 51. Maybe I'll do a flight to Area 51 at some point on here. We'll see if we can see anything in this game. Looks like we're currently at about 1,200 feet. Let's go ahead and bring us down a little closer. There's the strip way back off in the distance. So this aircraft does handle very much like a helicopter. So that's an interesting premise for Flight Simulator. They haven't traditionally had helicopters. Now, I remember going for this drive with James when we went to his place so he could show me where it was being built. And I don't remember it feeling like it was this far, but I know that this is right because I recognize a lot of the scenery. So it's true. He does live this far off strip out here in the Cuddy Cuts. Some brand new construction. Oh, Lee's Discount Liquor. So this is a huge resort near James's house. I believe that's where he likes to go hang out these days. So we are about 4.5 miles away from the strip. So you'll notice there's a freeway off there in the distance. That does run parallel to where we're flying right now. But according to James, it's faster to just take Las Vegas Boulevard. And that car seems to not be driving on the road. Got some comments coming in from YouTube, but I have no idea what they mean. So if somebody can translate and let me know what those comments mean, that'd be great. So we are getting closer to the location of where James's house is. We're almost there. Actually, it's, we need to turn in just a moment because he lives out here in this little plot of land that doesn't appear to have any housing on it yet. Let's see if we switch this to daytime. Here we go. So right now we are flying over the plot of land in which James's house exists. But clearly, the satellites that Microsoft owns have not taken any updated photos in this area. But for those of you interested, this is where our black friend James lives. Let's go see if we can land on that casino hotel over there. And then we'll call this a show and wrap it up. Maybe I'll go land at Henderson. All right, let's go land at Henderson Executive Airport. All right, so they've given me permission to go ahead and land right over here. All right, we're going to come in for our landing and call it good. All right. Well, we have landed. You can see the strip off in the distance. I'm going to call it good. It's been real, it's been fun, and it's been flying with fat. We'll see you real soon.